Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Genshin Impact. Puh. Nun, der Großteil von Fontaine scheint ja gerettet zu sein. Allerdings dieser Wal im Urmeer, der ist ja immer noch da. Und wir müssen Tartaglia noch retten. Wie machen wir das, Neuvillette?
What just happened? Has the death sentence been carried out?
Was that bright light some sort of misdirection? I have a feeling that something huge just happened.
But since we're all still alive and haven't been dissolved, I assume whatever happened was good for us.
It's time to end this. We must mete out punishment to that beast.
Didn't you say just a moment ago that it can't be defeated?
I have gained the strength sufficient to deal with it. Through certain means, I now have the ability to separate the power of the Primordial Sea from that creature. We should seize the opportunity to pursue our quarry.
Du hast Kraft gewonnen, gerade eben?
Traveler, now that the oratories can no longer function, I require an executor to help me mete out justice.
Du meinst mich?
The root of the calamities befalling Fontaine. The beast that enacts the prophecy. Its name is the all-devouring Narwhal. Come with me, traveler. The hour of execution has come.
Macht durchaus Sinn, die Reisende zu nehmen und nicht Chlorint. Weil, ja stimmt, Chlorint würde das sowieso nicht überleben. Aber die Reisende ist ja auch nicht von Teyvat. Vielleicht hilft das ja irgendwie.
We're going to execute it? But how are we going to do that? It's huge!
I have already done my best to separate the power of the Primordial Sea from the way. Considering the size of the beast, I cannot reach the power source. Unless we can find a way to attack it from within. I shall share a part of the ancient dragon's power. We shall look for an opening together.
Okay. Soll ich das Viech jetzt einfach angreifen, oder?
I can feel its sorrow turning into hostility.
Coming at ya! Tap! Fire! Well, hey there! Ooh.
Boah, zerstöre die Augen des Wirbels und die...
The all-devouring Narwhal cannot resist its instinct to devour. Continue to trigger its hostility. A chance will present itself.
Au. Wenn der mal stehen bleiben könnte. Okay.
Why is there a hole-looking thingy over there? It looks really scary! Hey there! Hiya! A proper send-off from the Stina with love.
I have granted you my protection. Do not fear. Seize the moment and use my power to suppress its root from within. Manifest the authority of the ancient dragons. Witness the might of the primordial sea.
Bist du mal kaputt, du? Oh ja, jetzt passiert was. Wer ist das?
Thanks for helping with the cleanup. It should have been my job, but... oh well. It was just supposed to be a short private training session for me. I didn't think that my disciple and my master's pet would start brawling in the meantime. Well, actually, I had a feeling that it would happen at some point, but they bumped into one another earlier than I thought. What a blunder. I suppose I'll have to swing my sword 3 million times as penance.
Mein Schüler? Haustier deines Meisters? Haustier deines Meisters?
That power. Who are you exactly?
Paimon has an idea. From what she said earlier, she must be Child's master. Skirk, right? It's just that he gave us the impression that she was the less talkative person.
I simply did not have anything to say to the weak. But you, on the other hand, managed to defeat the all-devouring narwhal without using power from beyond this world. So you may speak to me as equals.
Was für eine Person würde den sternverschlingenden Narwal als Haustier halten?
I have to agree. It's a strange use of a planet's primordial waters just to raise an all-devouring narwhal. That kind of power is wasted on it. It's not cooperative. It eats too much. And I have more important things to do with my time than pet sitting. The only thing that creature has going for it is its looks. All in all, it fails as a pet.
Miss Skirk? I think you might have missed the point.
The point being...
Well, being that this pet almost destroyed an entire nation. So what sort of person is your master? Well, Child's master's master. Wait, is that right?
Oh, right. So you don't know him. Sorry, I assumed you did. His name is Sertologi.
Wer? Nee, nie gehört den Namen.
I am unfamiliar with that name.
Huh. So Master isn't sufficiently famous. How should I describe him then? Have you heard of the name The Fowl?
The Fowl?
Still nothing? Well, how about the Visionary? Vetterfalnir then? Or Gold Rhine-daughter?
Ooh, that one we've heard. Rhine-daughter's part of the Hexen Circle. She's Albedo's mom, right?
Oh, so you do know that name. To be honest, I also heard all of those names and titles from my master. I don't actually know them either. But I suppose you understand now, yes? My master is likely a similar sort to Rhine-daughter. They are both pursuing some form of perfection.
Wait, didn't you also mention a visionary person? Paimon didn't quite catch their name.
Actually, never mind that. I believe it expedient to inform you that the all-devouring narwhal used up nearly all its strength fighting you. Such roiling hydro energies will prove difficult for the planet's deep seas to digest. As such, the fontaine back on the surface has most likely been thrown into chaos. In other words, the prophecy that you've been fretting over should now be in full swing.
What?
Nein, das war zu erwarten. Oh, okay. Nein, das war zu erwarten, Paimon. Das ist doch selbstverständlich. Die Prophezeiung wird sicherlich wahr werden. Wir wussten das und haben es akzeptiert. Allerdings.
Not to worry. Focalor has already managed to deceive the heavenly principles.
Okay.
In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only Farina will remain, weeping on her throne.
Oh.
Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
Aber.
Hey! Help! Over here!
Die Schiffe haben es überlebt. Oh, können wir jetzt auch noch das große Schiff von Risley sehen? Ja! Oh.
All hands, initiate emergency rescue! Hurry!
Okay.
Look! The water's receding!
So schnell. Ah, sehr schön.
It's a miracle!
Water's receding.
We didn't dissolve. The prophecy was wrong. The prophecy was wrong.
Hat ordentlich Verwüstung angerichtet. Ich bin gespannt, wie viel wir davon später noch sehen werden.
What's wrong?
Naja, bis zu einem gewissen Grad war sie ja richtig. Am Ende war...
The soil renewed. The Spina Rasula talks post-disaster rebuilding. I recently visited Poisson to meet with Miss Navia, spokesperson of the Spina Rasula, and we spoke about Poisson's present and future. Old soil can still give birth to new bloom, Miss Navia stated. Hope is like seeing a small cookie when you're starving late at night. You just need a little of it. Skyship Winglet, lunar brain of the Fontaine Research Institute. The various disputes that have arisen on account of Mr. Edwin have suddenly become a shield over the Institute, with Jurier turning out to be a once overlooked hidden gem. People always call the first researcher mad, but few know what to call the second. And should that latter person achieve a miracle, they would find it all the harder to find a word with which to classify him and his team. Wow! Paimon barely recognizes the people in the reports. Are those really Jurier and Navia? They sound like real big shots.
Möglicherweise waren sie schon von Anfang an wichtige Personen. Wir haben sie nur noch nicht von dieser Seite kennengelernt. Naja, Navia war schon immer eine wichtige Person als Leiterin der Spina di Rusula. Und dass die Spina di Rusula eine mächtige Fraktion war, wurde uns ja auch schon mehr oder weniger immer gezeigt oder auch angeteasert.
What do you think? Pretty enthralling, huh? The Steambird's idea was pretty simple. With the disaster just having passed, we would print a free edition packed to the margins with good news to calm people down. The value for these big scoops lies in their inevitable follow-ups. We'll publish further reports and go into the stories behind those people. Edwin's assistant, Jurier, created a true flying ship, while Navia is leading people in the reconstruction of their home. I'm sure that these stories could draw even your well-traveled eye.
Ja, ich bin schon ein wenig neugierig, wie es weitergehen wird.
Paimon's curious too! Wait a minute. Didn't we watch everything happen from start to finish? What's there to be curious about?
And that's exactly why I'd like you to come conduct interviews with me. You're the best incubators of news, if you haven't noticed. And also, with you around, I'm sure I'll get to see that Duke.
Are you sure? Hasn't he turned you down several times already?
Oh, this time will be different. Come on, let's head to Poisson first, and then make a trip to the fortress. There are some things you'll only know when you get there.
Okay. Ich bin mir gerade aber unsicher. Oh, Tränen zwischen den Sternen. Quatsch. Ja, ein Tropfen Wasser, der dem Ungetüm entnommen wurde, welches nach dem Urmeer des Lebens gelüstete. Ach du Leu. Nee. Wir haben immer noch das göttliche Auge von Tartaglia. Wir wissen auch immer noch nicht, warum sich das so komisch verhalten hat. Oder wie es dem Kerl jetzt gerade geht. Ich möchte jetzt aber erstmal nach Irinias gehen und schauen, wie es da aussieht. Ja gut, das ist direkt wieder... Hatte keine Folgen. Es wäre eine Lüge, wenn ich sagen würde, ich hätte was anderes erwartet, aber manchmal kann man ja doch noch überrascht werden. Aber wir hatten jetzt echt viel Story hier. Muss man ja sagen. Ach, lass uns mal kurz in die Opera Epicles gehen. Und schauen, ob sich da jetzt was geändert hat. Ich bin gespannt. Ich will hier eigentlich rein. Aber ich denke mal auch nicht, dass hier jetzt irgendwas sein wird. Vielleicht später, nach der Story, wenn wir den Narwal nochmal bekämpfen können, aber vorher eher nicht. Ne, hier ist noch alles normal. Oh, wie sieht Poisson jetzt eigentlich aus? Immer noch zerstört und größtenteils menschenleer. Das macht mich irgendwie traurig. Navia und ein Fatui? Ja, sieht so.
Navia!
Oh, it's you. What brings you all here?
Hey, we're just having a look around.
I'm here to update myself on how things are going here. Oh, the Fatui are here too!
Let me introduce you. This is Mr. Garunt Snezhevich. He represented the Knave in sending us a large amount of supplies, and is helping with our work. Our residents are hard at work as well. Thanks to everyone, work is progressing nicely. We've lost a lot of people, but we're moving forward. That will have to be enough.
Hello, Miss Charlotte. I'm a big fan of yours. I especially like that article you wrote last year about Fontaine's stray cats. But if you don't mind, could you not emphasize our role too much in your report? It's not charity we're doing here. We just happen to share the same interests as the Spina.
I get where you're coming from. I'll keep it as simple as possible. Or would you be willing to feature as friendly neighbors?
That would be fine. Thanks.
Oh, you're back too. How are things?
We finished laying down the construction materials. It'll be another hour before the workers are able to go over there.
Huh? You're here too, Clarence?
Well, her reputation's greatly risen after that whole duel business with Miss Farina. So she's here in Poisson to wait out the heat. All right. She really came here to help me out.
There's too much to consider in the reconstruction of Poisson. The Spina has need of more decision-makers. And, well, I do already happen to be connected to Mr. Callis.
Oh, wait just a moment. Do you mind me asking a few questions? You know, about how you felt before the duel, about what it was like facing down a god. There's lots of exciting material there, I bet.
Forget it. I'm sure you can find a better theme than that, Miss Charlotte.
I see you're the same as always. Couldn't you do me a favor, for Navia's sake?
Well, if we're talking about doing things for my sake, you might as well just take a few more photos of me. Or of the Traveler. It's better than wasting time persuading Chlorand, at any rate.
Of course I will. I'm not gonna let her off that easy. All right, then everyone who wants to be in the photo, gather up. And smile.
How did it go? Was it a good shot? Did Paimon look cute in it?
Not bad. Your addition really helped the composition of the picture. All right, hang on a moment. Let me snap a few more shots. All right, that should do it. I'll be back here later anyway, so let's call it a day.
You're very quick.
Speed is of the essence when it comes to the news, and freshness is the key. Also, not to brag, but I'm pretty good at building connections. Who knows? I might eventually get that interview with you after all, Miss Chlorand.
Wow, you really do have that never say die spirit. I'm impressed.
I'll hazard a guess that this is how you got that interview at the Fortress of Meripede.
Ah, du wusstest schon, dass sie dorthin geht.
Whoa, you're well informed. Let me make a guess too. I asked Sijuin, who told Monsieur Nervillet, and he told you, right?
That's a very complete information chain.
In truth, all Monsieur Neuvillette asked me was, when did the fortress become so friendly towards the media? I told him that it was best not to speak too soon. There's no guarantee that Ridesley will make a personal appearance.
You're right. I've got to treasure every moment I have with them. In which case, I'll be making a move first.
Stay safe now. And tell me if you hear anything interesting. I'll treat you to afternoon tea in exchange.
You seem curious about the fortress.
Of course. That Risley. I still remember going down to the fortress to grill him for information on my father's case. Boy, did he take me for a ride. Without telling me anything, of course.
But he did invite you to tea, didn't he?
2 large pots of it, in fact. It was good tea, though.
I have to agree. The tea there is very good.
Speaking of that, would you like to have some today? I mean, you've got time, right?
Well, I'd be partial to some shortbread.
Wow, it's like we've got a menu or something. Sure.
Good.
What flavor of biscuits would you like, Mr. Snezhovich?
Me? I'm fine with anything. But I would prefer chocolate, should you have it.
All right. Leave it to me.
I'll go over the newly arrived supplies with you later, Mr. Snezhovich. We should be able to finish the preparatory work today.
That works great for me.
Huh. Is it just me, or did you get a new lipstick?
I did. It was a gift from Sijuin. Want to give it a try? I think the color would suit you, too.
Okay. Nettes kleines Gespräch. Ich muss sagen, der Kampf gegen diesen Narwal war eine ziemliche Enttäuschung. Also generell das Ganze rund um den Narwal. Bisher frage ich mich, warum hat man das nochmal aufgemacht? Damit man ganz am Ende der Story noch irgendwas zu bekämpfen hat? Weil eigentlich, seien wir mal ehrlich, wie hängt dieser Narwal mit der Prophezeiung jetzt zusammen? Also, hat die himmlische Ordnung den da reingejagt oder keine Ahnung. Aber wisst ihr was? Ich mache mir da wahrscheinlich einfach viel zu viele Gedanken. Eventuell wird das ja noch erklärt. Und ob es uns erklärt wird oder nicht, das sehen wir in der nächsten Folge. Bis dahin, Gruß, Zynas Fan.